Oh god, why am I playing this now? I'm too tired for this shit. Should wait till tomorrow.
Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Cincinnati's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here.
Oh, yeah.
Your mind is
Gashing the D on.
Jesus Christ, how the hell did he get that?
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Let me see
One
that
of the reasons
replay.
this offense is so exciting to watch.
Motherfucker was
They've got guys
wide
that are
open.
dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest,
Dang.
right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it
Show me from the
easy.
line.
Connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Show me, huh? Dude, he just blew past him. Look at that. Just caught him flat-footed. Just bye-bye. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kansas offense has the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's 2 big things. I think
Losing streak. It's been one fucking game.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
you love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give is to Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella...
Oh, come on, dude. You barely... Jesus Christ, the blocking.
Usually meet the ground.
What the hell? It's the most
We'll see if they go back to the
gentle block I've ever seen thrown.
quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Daniels.
Oh my God, what is with these throws?
Can't beat the
Jesus.
connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense. And
Oh
now
my
it's
God.
third down. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen
been a
their punt
touchdown.
team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running to the left. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it.
Oh my God.
Near the sticks. It's
What?
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Brother.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth
Said it.
down so much
Should
easier.
not
Just
have started playing this game this late.
and let him stroke
Should
it
have
through
waited
the
till
middle.
tomorrow.
And it'll be a touchback.
I'm
The
stupid.
ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. The give is to Williams. Turning it on.
There you go, 70. That was.
Kind of play that can really
That's
get
what I
you
need to see
going.
on the
Get it
block.
to the 36. 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Virginia took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Cavaliers that fired on all cylinders. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
He's going to throw.
Oh my God, he blew him off the line.
He's got
Jesus Christ.
There he
Okay,
goes.
I don't have good matchups.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Once he got a step in.
Oh, my DBs suck. They cannot press.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is
Just blew him off the fucking line. Oh my God. What kind of press is that? Just gone. Jeez.
ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And boy, did they finish with a huge play in the passing game, scoring from 85 yards out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the inside.
Jesus Christ.
Able to pick up a couple before he's down at the 19. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Safe completion on the screen. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
God damn it. He just collapsed on that shit.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
Oh, what the fuck? Wrong button. Jesus Christ.
It's picked up.
No, he was out of bounds. There's no way that was a pick.
As a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback.
No way. What do you mean challenge? But the fuck, there's nothing to challenge.
Way outside, towards the sideline.
What do you mean? How is there nothing to challenge? Wait. How is there nothing to challenge?
A lot of arm strength and a lot of
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Bringing the heat.
That's absolute bullshit.
Gets him down at the 23.
There's nothing to challenge. Fuck it. Oh, this
He's
game.
already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him.
You've got to be kidding
Early
me.
in the game, nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. These corners backing off a bit. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year, and that has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment. With expectations for this squad to end up like they did, a lot of time to stew on it the whole offseason.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Nice block there, number 2. Good job. Stellar performance.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just...
No, there was no mistake.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But
should have been a
stay aggressive with this
freaking challenge.
Back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh my God.
He gets home, they knock him down back to the 45.
It was 4 rushers. How?
Playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country. They were going to have to find a way to get him off.
Holy shit, man.
Careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can almost...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Stopped after
Pick it off.
Pick up, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Throws to the tight end.
And he dropped it.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on
Nice
the
drop,
play,
buddy.
but no
Nice drop.
flags.
Well
It'll be
done.
third down. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging.
That's a fumble.
No.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football.
Are you kidding me?
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
You can't be serious. How did my guy not pick up the fucking fumble? Just fall on it. Holy shit, man.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Walker. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. We're at
Game is giving me stress.
They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Right on the money. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air, it's Sorsby. Unloads it.
Oh, come on. How did I not pick it?
Fortunate to get it
Oh
back.
my God.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback.
Oh, you can't
on first
you
down.
can't be serious.
Defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This time he's got it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Looking to the big tight end.
God.
He's got it.
Damn it.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Team is so slow.
This offense, they're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Warrior. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Warrior. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one obviously is the correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. It's good. And that lead grows
Shitting me.
bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Jesus Christ, the
He was
blocking.
looking for some running room, but not much to be
Keeps
found.
killing me.
He stopped at the 18.
Killing me.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Dropping back, it's Daniels.
Oh my God, another orange throw? Seriously?
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's good.
See, I'm pretty sure they get the ball, right?
Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
They get the ball to start the second half, too.
Got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
No, we don't have a great atmosphere. Oh, no, I get the ball.
The Bearcats will kick it away to crank up the second half.
I don't score on this drive, it's over.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves.
They were both bullshit, so fuck off there,
This is an
commentator
offense
boy.
that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing.
Fuck, 6, 2
They
yards?
know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them
Damn,
to come out here
fellas.
and lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
There he goes.
Oh, dude. One little chip block and he was gone.
Change, and they have a first down at the 38.
Jesus. Barely had to touch him. At least get some pads on him.
Points on the board. And Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Jayhawks are on the move. They think there's room to run to the right here. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Power football with the run. Finds a crease at the 20. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
To the ground.
Jesus Christ.
And how
Your
about
center got knocked on his ass.
big defensive line?
You got to have
Holy shit, he got blown up.
running situations, your base defense where you say, okay,
Wow.
this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, right choke, Jayhawk. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Handoff to the lone back.
Are you kidding me?
They'll mark him down at the 40.
Play your gaps, motherfuckers.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Using his legs, it's Walker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab.
Oh, come on.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a
Jesus
touch short.
Christ.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have.
Oh, no, not Withers.
Last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. And the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, so I guess I'm not allowed to no huddle.
As an offense,
Just ignore that.
early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Jesus.
As they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will.
My center is so bad.
We've reached the break. Cincinnati
Six.
is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down.
Come on, snap the fucking ball. Jesus Christ, never mind clapping your hands like a fucking seal, you dumb shit. God damn, I'm hitting the button, snap the ball.
It just never developed.
Holy shit.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this
Fucking idiots at EA. Oh, but it makes it more realistic. No, it doesn't.
shots, you usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Finds his big tight end.
And my own player fucking hits me instead of hitting his block. Cool, good job.
How valuable is it?
Jesus.
Red area. Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from a defense. You're expecting runs, 2nd and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that 2nd down.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Makes the catch.
Stole it from him.
Makes a move. The solid return.
Jesus Christ, he stole the freaking kick from him.
Really sets up this offense nicely. The Kansas offense. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Might as well.
18, what are you doing?
He had all kinds
Bitch.
of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back.
What
just to
the
get to
hell
line
was
of
that?
scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps.
Standing around looking like
Everybody
an
going where they're
idiot.
supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the ground with the back.
Oh
And
my
he's able
God.
to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Quick strike complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better
Oh
get
my
aggressive.
God. Come on.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Good timing on the quick out. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Much time on the clock.
He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson.
Oh, shook that
Not
off.
nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here, and you're asking a lot from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense
What?
in this situation in practice leading up to the big
It went right
game.
through
It takes timing, it takes execution, but that is something this offense is ready to do.
And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got him. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Royer. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to throw, it's Sorsby. Here comes the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you're going to struggle protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down.
That's the gamble right now, right? In this situation, you're trailing. It's a 2-minute situation. You've got no timeouts. If you run the ball, you've got to get the first down, or you got to be able to get out of bounds, and he did neither.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Snagged in the middle. It's Caldwell. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deep as the deepest, wide as the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the pass, so I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And
damn.
For this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out.
Sweating.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had...
Still confused why they wouldn't let me challenge that play.
Tremendous leadership on this football
annoying.
team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused
annoying.
to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse...